Hi friends and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing something completely different, a speed build as you can see. What am I going to be building? Well, I'll explain that for the duration of the video. Yes, I'm going to be yapping this entire time, so be prepared. In the sense of preparing yourself, get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, or get yourself the work you have been neglecting so far to do alongside me. As I just talk and talk and talk and talk. Now, let's get into it actually. Let's actually get into it. Dear God, starting off good. Not even a minute in and I've already misspoke. Well, that's how it goes, I guess. We are obviously building, or you know what? You might have seen the title. You might have seen the thumbnail. You might even have read the description. Although I don't know what I'm going to be writing in there yet. We are building a lovely home for a lovely woman. Her name is Sophia Barry, as far as I can remember. That's also why the title is a Barry Cozy Hunt, because her name is Barry, like her last name is Barry. Anyway, it's a hut for her, it's a house for her, but not specifically only for her, but also kind of for me, because I am preparing a drumroll please. Well, no drumroll. Okay, then I'll just tell you. A zombie apocalypse series. Yeah, another one. This time the real one though, the one with like 24 limitations that you have to do by completing the jobs once again, like getting to level 10 and specific careers. And this time I want the neighborhood to actually feel like people have been living there even before the apocalypse happened, and not like the last zombie apocalypse series where I just had like 2 houses and then the rest were just the big boxy ones. Though that house will return. One of these things that I want to build is a small little neighborhood, and this is one of the houses that will be standing in it. A house of Sophia Barry who will be creating later on. Now, since this is a zombie apocalypse series video, you're probably kind of wondering, why is Sophia's house all nice, or why am I making it look all nice with all the flowers outside, and you can see me kind of already having installed the cracks in the wall, but not using them, and here I am struggling to figure out how to turn around the what's it called, the shutters, so that they fit on the window. Don't worry, I figured it out. I put the right window in a second. Yeah, there we go, I already did that. Dear God, this is going so fast. I look away for 1 second, bam, the right window is in. Anyway, I'm putting a lot of work into this, far more work than I need to, honestly. I'm going to be building, or I am building, the houses twice. Once in the form of what they look like before the apocalypse, and one that's during. So this will be the house, so I'm currently building the house while there's an apocalypse. To be honest, I'm not building them twice, I'm building it once and then adjusting it, but saving both versions, so I could technically upload both neighborhood versions. I could just switch out the houses. Ooh, very funky. Yeah, right, I remember, I was listening to Sim Arch or something like that from like university, and I really like that song, it's a bop. But right now we're listening to Electric City, if you're wondering. I do not remember what other songs I put in this. I had to export the video so that the video actually matches up with what I'm like saying and stuff, because the editing software can sometimes be a bit weird. Oh look, there I am trying to figure out what TV I want to put in, and figuring, oh, I want that one, but not really knowing where to put it and the height, and it's all messed up, and oh. I am a messy builder. I cannot like build one. I haven't even put in wallpaper yet, and I'm already putting down a couch. I kind of have to go room by room so I can figure out what I want in the house. And that's another thing, I basically just place things in the house that I want in the house. All my houses kind of end up looking the same because they just don't really, they have like a tiny little bit of the character that I'm putting in the house, but mostly they just have what I'd like. Ooh, that's Rave. Which one? Rave 1 just? I can't score right now, but I believe that's like Rave 1. It should be. Could be. I don't know. From Sims 1. That I will exchange later. I know I will be exchanging a lot of the furniture later as I kind of figure out what I want in this house. And yeah, I was talking exactly about that. I'm a very messy builder. I cannot, like, look, I'm putting in wall decorations. I've not even done anything in the bathroom, done anything in the kitchen, nothing in the bedroom, all that kind of jazz. Already putting down all this stuff. And yeah, this is where I figure out I definitely want that old TV. I want the more old style furniture. That's kind of something I can do. I can decide whether a sim would have old style furniture or new style furniture. I believe my rule for decorating this house was the woman, she bought this furniture in a set years ago, and so they all look the same, and so they all look depraved. Like, they all look depraved. They look crazy. No, they look, they're a bit shabby, you know, like the paint is kind of coming off at the edges and everything, and they don't look very comfortable. I have find a foot mat for a door that's like between two tiles. Obviously I do eventually. And plants, I do very often forget to place plants down. I'm so glad that I remembered. I believe in the next house I forget. Lights as well, I do very regularly forget to put in lights in the next build that I do after this one. I'll release next week, I think. I also forget to put in lights in the non-zombie version. This is another quirk that I have. I place down the counters first and then I replace them with the stuff I want. Ah yeah, right. Here I wanted a bar. I kind of wanted the bar to actually fit in there, but there is no, I forget that bar even exists, so I don't have any weak colors or anything. I'm not a big mod user anyway, especially, like, if you look at my Top Wheel series, you will see, like, no, that's wrong. I'm a big mod user, that's true. I'm a very big mod user, but I don't really like CC, like custom content, like actual objects and makeup, all that sort of jazz. Yeah, if you watch my Top Wheel series, there's a long time until I actually start building custom objects into my lots. And then kind of with this series, as I've kind of known, as I kind of know what my series go like, as I've done 2 in The Sims anyway, in The Sims 2. And so I know I will definitely not be releasing this neighborhood or whatever unless I get like asked. If you really want my stupid little housings here, then feel free, I guess. And so I don't disallow myself, and especially the Zombie Apocalypse series, this really requires CC, because the Sims team didn't really care for zombies, I guess. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. Here you can see me, or could see me a second ago. Everything happened so fast. Noticing that the colors actually named mint, so I went through all the objects and checked whether they're actually all the same color. Ooh, which one is that? Like, what song? I believe that's the Superstars. That's like Superstar number 5, I think, Sep 5 or whatever it's called. Botox, something Botox Forever is the actual name, I believe. Always a great song. I don't know why I'm limiting myself to like Sims 1 songs in this episode this time around. I don't think I'm going to do so next time. I think I'm going to... I limit myself to video game music because no copyright unless it's like actual music just in the video game like Sims does have. I got copyright struck for a classical song for like F major, which was crazy. Well, not copyright struck, but like I got like a little warning and this video may not be monetized. My videos aren't monetized anyway. Do you think I have the amount of subscribers and viewers? No, I don't. I'm like a 10th there to having the subscribers. The views are worse. I am pretty close to getting the views on, I believe, shorts though. Oh, look at me placing little lamps in. Oh, that's actually already the end of me building this house. So that's kind of how it came out. I will not really do a tour, which I kind of regret. Maybe I will jump into the game and do a little tour or something. It's not really a lot, but that's how the house came out. And we're going to be moving on to actually creating the person, to creating Sophia Barry, which I'm going to be doing in Body Shop. There we go. Wow, on cue. Of course, randomizing a bunch of times first to kind of a sim who I like from the vibe. And then I opened the internet to go to Trinket and find the sim face randomizer generator 1 and 2. And if you don't know this method to create absolutely fantastical, completely random, and most of the time very unique sims with also very unique genetics, go check out the tutorial. I definitely recommend it, though I have seen just now they have an announcement on their page. After August 31st, they're shutting down. The website is shutting down. So I urge you to go check out the randomizer right now and go ahead and download it. I know I will, because I will definitely be continuing using this. Well, because there are 2 steps to this method. Step number 1 is doing these kind of... Oh, I've already finished. Whoops. Doing the kind of the details is step number 1, absolutely messing up the details. And then you go in and you fix them by using the sliders, which as you can see I've just noticed I messed up. By using these sliders, and it kind of puts it back in place into the presets. And thus you get like a mix, but you only do like a third each. And thus you get kind of a mix of the adjustments you made before and the presets, and so it's kind of a very original looking sim with original and non-preset genetics in every single aspect of their face, while also still looking like a normal person and not having a massive nose or whatever. Well, they can have a very big nose, it'll just look normal. Like her, she does have like a big and outward nose, but that's kind of the fun part of it. You can very much watch me here figuring out what her character is, whether I want her to be like a meaner old lady or whether I want her to be like a sweeter old lady. Obviously I'm choosing to go more into the direction of sweeter old lady. I did in the spur of creation draw up what I kind of like what inspired her in the end. I don't think I will show you that drawing. It's just a sketch, but that's something to consider, I guess. I don't know why that's something to consider. And just in cue with the music, wow, just in cue with me making a pause there, we are now moving back into The Sims 2, where I've only sped this up like 2 times instead of 5 times, where I also see that I don't have too much space. I did get rid of that mod that gives you more columns, so that's fixed now. To kind of fix it up a little bit more, because I didn't think in the game, I then thought, oh, she's kind of not chubby and sweet enough to match my like look for her, and then I do not. Okay. The sweater is self-knitted in quotation marks. It's supposed to kind of have a look of it being knitted by her. I don't know, do you put the ED at the end there? On cue with my pause. I love this song. Purely for the absolute gasps you will get out of someone listening to this for the first time. As did I. She's not supposed to wear like anything specific. It's kind of supposed to make her look old, sweet, kind, and like it's supposed to be kind of self-made, I guess. Look kind of self-made. But it doesn't really matter, because unfortunately I have to tell you, at the time of the zombie apocalypse, she's already a zombie. The drawing of her, I love the drawing I made of her because the drawings of the people that are kind of in the city that I've been the original set of people, which only like 2 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 out of 5 I've created, so 3 to go, I guess. Oh well, 2 because one of them kind of looks like me. Anyway. What I love about my drawing for her is that she looks just like a sweet old lady, maybe inspired from like the back of my head, I guess, like my subconsciously inspired by like, I don't know, some TV show, maybe Coco or something, what do I know. It's my subconscious for a reason. And she looks just like an old lady, she doesn't look like dead at all, but she is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I was trying to say with that one. Oh no, songs come to an end. Ah yeah, we come to the real-time part, I guess, now. But I'm trying something. I'm going... What am I saying? I'm trying something here. I've put in a kind of test because I'm wanting to do something for the very first episode, or maybe during the episodes a bit as well. And for that I needed to test something with the TV. And right here I'm testing it and setting up my camera to see, like, or to record it, I guess. So yeah, let's see what the news tell us.
We are going to have to act if we want to live in a different world.
So that was my own little edit of, first of all, the song. The song is a bit edited as well, and a little edit for the song, to the song, video-wise. And I just wanted to put in something custom, something quick, something short to test whether I could like import custom movies, and I was absolutely amazed. Anyway, this is what the house is looking like, with also Sophia living in it. Well, grand little endurance test, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. I feel a connection. I understand Simlici especially better now that I've experienced this myself, talking over Speedbuilds, because I used to watch her a bunch. And we're now on to the part where I absolutely destroy the house to look like the zombie apocalypse has happened. The shortest part of this video. Anyway, Simlici, I used to watch her like a bunch, and I would always wonder why she never could, like, why she was always so surprised when something happened. Whenever there were a lot of times, there are a lot of times in her videos where she's like, or probably I haven't watched her in a while, where she's like, oh, we're already doing this. Oh, and you just saw me doing that. Like, it's so sudden, and she never really catches on to it, and I've always been confused why, because she made the video and it's not that fast that you can't keep up, can you? But it does really come fast. The amount of times I've thought, oh, I wanted to make a commentary about that, and now the moment's already happened and I can't anymore, without it being a bit weird. Oh my god, I feel her now. I feel the kinship. That's a joke, lads. Laughing so loud in this house. This might be a very calm episode, but it's still me, okay? It's still gonna be my kind of jokes. You can't escape it, I'm afraid. This is something that really annoyed me, the fact that it leaves like a little crack there, but modding, we're not gonna be in this house, we can't even visit this house without mods that might or might not work, because it's a residential. A lot of homes actually in this neighborhood, well, a lot of places in this neighborhood will be residential, even though they're kind of supposed to be community lots, I guess, the next build as well, though I might change that. I might just, when we maybe go there, always spawn the people in that are supposed to be there. They're supposed to kind of live there. That's why currently it's a residential. Oh yeah, here I figure out that I can put in, that I can change it up to have like the either the rebar wire or this kind of wooden pattern in it, and I love that so much. I think I do that everywhere. Or not everywhere, I do decide, okay, I'm only going to do that in the outside of the house because obviously the outside walls are going to be a bit sturdier, but I do that on all of them. Like all of the ones that are outside walls, I put in either the rebar or the wood, and it looks incredible. I am going to try and find that mod and put it in the description. Absolute shout out, amazing, is exactly what I needed for this. Okay, now go ahead, watch me struggle, put in that decoration right there. I get so frustrated because earlier you might have seen me kind of realizing, oh, you can put it at an angle, and then it didn't work for like a while, and I just didn't get why, but then it does work, obviously. And oh, do I not put in the wood there? Oh, I've broken my own thing that I've just said. Must have misremembered. Oh yeah, another great thing that I saw is this kind of trash, this kind of scrapyard thing. Love that as well. I will put this into basically every build. Just little piles of trash, I guess. And as I'm kind of like fooling around a bit, putting out all these different objects I've gotten through like mods, this fencing for example, I will start putting in the ceiling. Yeah, this reminds me of a local building I have like around the corner from where I live, that does have these in there, and so I just had to put them in here. And that's a Samba from Evil Genius, and I know I had to cut this song off because we're actually almost at the end. I believe it's only a few more seconds even. Only like 20 or 30 more seconds. Dear God, how quickly this video went by. How much I can yap in so little time. I'm also done yapping. I don't have anything more to say. I told you about the woman, I kind of furnished this house, I explained to you the premise. I made one joke maybe. I decorated this house, the like apocalypse version of the house, so look at me walking through but not having it sped it down, whoops, sorry. I kind of furnished the apocalypse house to be, somebody has taken it as shelter and ran with it, and you will have heard that just now. Whoops, I'm so sorry. Yeah, right, I go back a ton of times. I forgot I did that, otherwise I would have sped this up. I'm so sorry. I go back a bunch of time to fix like the little things, like replacing one of the 3 outdoor lamps that I deleted with a bit of scrap. I absolutely love the house though. I might have to retake a little picture I made, but I will do that after the voiceover is over. There we go. Look at me being excited to have figured this out again. And then I have the idea, yes, to test the audio and to kind of have a video proof that this is real, that I didn't put the audio over it. That's the thing that amazed me, is the TV audio quality is not that low because the TV can't produce that audio quality, it's because they made it that bad. I was really surprised to have the kind of sound that sounded like I was just playing the video on like VLC player or whatever. Oh, look at her reacting to the shrubs. I'm leading her inside her little house, her little destroyed home. She will be living here also during the series. This will be her home. Hopefully she'll walk around the neighborhood a bit among some other zombies. I also test whether she can go through that gap. I don't think I test what that even looks like, or whether she clips through. No, I don't really pay attention. I do test whether she can sit on the sofa, and unfortunately she can't. I really would have loved her to be able to sit on the little corner that's still inside. and then she watches TV. She once again watches the weather channel, and for one last time I watch the little thing I made. So I will already be saying goodbye. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, and I hope I see you in the next video. Goodbye.